All right, loves, let's take a walk through our slope-intercept form. As a couple of reminders in the classroom, you're going to find some notes pages as well as a mini lesson video. Feel free to refer back to that as needed. We know that the equations that we're using are this y equals mx plus b, but the equation we've also been using in class is that y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 to find our slope. And then just as a reminder, we are labeling the m, which is our slope, labeling the b, which is our y-intercept, and then writing our new formula. So this is going to be x1, y1, x2, y2. 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. 4 divided by 2 gives us an m of 2, or a slope of 2. Y equals mx plus b. 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 4, minus 4. B is equal to -3. So y equals mx plus b. Over here, x1, y1, x2, y2. 10 minus 7 is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. 3 divided by 1 is 3. Y is equal to mx plus b. 7 is equal to 6 plus b. Subtract from both sides. 1 is equal to b. So y is equal to mx plus b. And down here, same thing that we are doing, looking at slope and a plot point or just plot points. So we're going to start off with getting our slope. Right here it says that we have a slope of -2. And then if we want to do our y equals mx plus b, we have a y equals mx plus b. -8 is equal to -6 plus b. -2 is equal to b. Y equals mx plus b. If you have questions on this, let me know. We have talked about this a little bit in class, just looking at it in an alternate form where I already gave you the slope just to save you some solution time. So we have a slope of 1/2, but also put it in decimal form if need be. Y is equal to mx plus b. Half of 4 is 2. Subtract 2 from both sides. B is equal to 3. Y equals mx plus b. Coming down here, x1, y1, x2, y2. -9 minus 3 over -2 minus 2. Keep change. We have -12 over -4. Goes down to 3 for our m. Y equals mx plus b, where our y is 3, our m is 3, and our x is 2. 3 is equal to 6 plus b minus 6. B is equal to -3. Y equals mx plus b. Labeling. So we have -8 minus 4 over 1 minus -5. Keep change. End up with -12 over 6 or -2 for our slope. Y equals mx plus b. 4 is equal to 10 plus b. Subtract your 10 from both sides. -6 is equal to b. Y equals mx plus b. Questions on the first page? Go ahead and bring them to class. All right, I'm going to start labeling. 7 minus 5 is 2, using my x2, y2. Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Y equals mx plus b. 5 is equal to 2 plus b. 3 is equal to b. Y equals mx plus b. We've also talked about in the classroom how we could also just put y equals x plus b, because having one of our x does not sway the answer. x1, y1, x2, y2. So 1 minus -1, don't forget the negatives. -3 minus -6, keep change. We have 2 over 3. So our m is 2/3. We're going to use y equals mx plus b. So we're taking -6 and we're multiplying it by 2/3. Remember, as a fraction, that is going to be 0.6 repeating. When you multiply that down, you get 4, but keep it negative. If you're stuck on that, 6 divided by 3 is 2. If I have 2 of those groups, I have 4. So just does my answer make sense moment? 4 plus -1 is 3 is equal to b. Y equals, oh my goodness, my hand's not agreeing, mx plus b. Let me make that look more like a 2. All right. Over here, we have a slope of 2 already. So y equals mx plus b. Y equals -10 plus b. B is equal to 4. Writing out your equation. All right, my slope, y equals mx plus b. -3 is equal to -20 plus b. Add your 20 to both sides. B is equal to 17. Y is equal to mx plus b. Over here, x1, y1, x2, y2. So we have 8 minus -4 over 0 minus -6. Keep change is 12 over 6, or 2 for your m. Y equals mx plus b would be -12 plus b. Add 12 to both sides. We have a b of 8. Y equals mx plus b, filling in our solutions. x1, y1, x2, y2. -8 minus -2 over -1 minus 5. Keep change. It becomes -6 over -6, which becomes +1. Remember, if the signs agree, it's a positive experience. So y equals mx plus b. Y equals mx plus b minus 5 minus 5. -7 equals b. So x plus 6. Could put 1x. Visually, I like it without the 1, but that's just me. All right, page 2, questions. You know what to do. All right, so now we are identifying the slope and the y-intercept of each equation and then graphing. So here is my slope, 2 or 2 over 1 for purposes of graphing. Y-intercept is 3. So I'm going to go up to 3. I'm going to put my plot, and then I'm going to go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. You really just have to do one plot point. I'm just being an overachiever. And then we need to connect our line. All right, slope is -3/4. Y-intercept is 5. So I'm going to go up to 5 and put my dot. And I'm going to go down 3 over 4. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to draw my slope. And it is a negative slope, so it should be trending down. Over here, we do not have it in y equals form, so we need to solve it. -2y equals negative 6x plus 10. Divide by negative 2. Divide by negative 2 is going to be y is equal to 3x plus 5. All right, slope of 3, y-intercept of 5. Come up here. Remember, 3 is the same as 3 over 1. So up 1, 2, 3 over 1. Once you have at least those 2 plot points, go ahead and connect your line. Over here again, it's not in y equals 4. Oh, that was not connected very nicely. Let's pretend that it is. Plus 8 plus 8. 4y equals negative 2x plus 8. Divide by 4, divide by 4. Y is equal to negative 2/4 x plus 2. You can also simplify it to negative 1/2. So slope is negative 2/4, or again, negative 1/2 over 2. Go up to 2. And then for my slope, I'm going to go down 2 over 4. So down 2 over 4 is going to put me here. I'm going to draw my beautiful connector and keep on trucking. All right, minus 7x minus 7x is 2y is equal to negative 7x minus 14. Just in case I get the question, I am putting it in y equals mx plus b form. So even though the negative 14 is there, I'm putting the 7x in front because that's the proper equation. If you chose not to flop it around, not a huge deal. Just keep that in mind. Y is equal to negative 7 over 2, x minus 7. So my slope is negative 7 over 2. My y-intercept is negative 7. So I'm going to go down to negative 7. And then I'm going to go down 7 over 2. We're going to be off of our plot point. So I'm going to do the one above it, actually. Let's go up 7 over 2. I need to go the opposite direction, though. 7 over 2 to get that negative slope. Needs to be trending down, down. If you just noted that it goes off the page, that's totally fine. All right, divide by 4, divide by 4. Y is equal to negative 3/4 x minus 3. We're going to go down to 3. Plot that point. And then we're going to go down 3 over 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plot that beautiful line you've now created. Make sure it is a negative slope, so trending down as you go to the left. And that is the end of page 3. Same thing, jelly bean. So we have, oh, it would help if I was not writing in invisible ink, 1/2 and negative 4. So up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. Grab your straight edge of choice and try better than I did to connect them. All right, slope of 3, y-intercept of 9, so go up to 9. Up 3 over 1, that's any whole number with a 1 as its denominator, is now a fraction. Shoop. All right, this one is not in y equals form, so we need to make it that way. 5y is equal to 3x plus 15. Again, I'm putting the x in front because that is y equals mx plus b form. Divide by 5, divided by 5, y is equal to 3/5 x plus 3. So 3/5 and 3. I'm going to go up to 3. I'm going to go up 3 over, let's get in there, up 3 over 5. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't mind the extra dots. This ruler is not helping me. All right, have to do some distribution. So negative 4x plus negative 2y equals 8. Plus 4x plus 4x equals negative 2y is equal to 4x plus 8. Dividing by our negative 2, y is equal to negative 2x plus negative 4. So we're going to go down to negative 4. And then since it's negative, we're going to go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, and probably connect these just as poorly as the rest. You would think this ruler. Can't use this ruler for anything. Oy. Still probably better than doing it freehand. Okay, here I don't want a negative y. So I am going to subtract my 5x from both sides. And then watch this magic. I'm going to divide by negative 1 because I have a y, which means that you could also say it's negative 1y. Y is equal to 5x plus negative 4. How about that math magic? Slope is 5, y-intercept is negative 4. Slope is 5. Down 4 over 1, down 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. Oh, we got a steep slope. Maybe by the last one, my lines will be connected a little bit better. Probably not. Here's to hoping. All right, plus 10x plus 10x. 5y is equal to 10x plus 15. Dividing by 5. Y is equal to 2x plus 3. All right, up 3. And then we're going to go up 2 over 1. Going to put us right there. All right, here's the moment of truth. Maybe I just need to make it really thin. What do we think? Nope, still atrociously connected. All right, it is what it is at this point. It is what it is. Oh my goodness, did I plot these all backward? Wait a minute. All right, that's at a y-intercept of 3. That's at a y-intercept of negative 4. Y-intercept of negative 4. What? Okay, let's fix this. Let's fix this, because you're probably screaming at me on that one. Negative 4 flip-flopped my numbers up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. Okay. Goodness, sorry about that, lovies. The brain is braining. We're going to do that freehand. All right, let me make sure that I got all my other ones. Y-intercept of 3. Y-intercept of negative 4. Y-intercept of negative 4. Y-intercept of 9. We didn't do that anywhere else, right? Negative 7. Negative 3. 2. 5. 3. And 5. What a rookie mistake. Oh my goodness. All right, last page. You know what to do. All right, so x1, y1, x2, y2, 4 minus negative 2 over 0 minus negative 3. Well, keep change-a-rooney, 6 over 3, which is 2. Y equals mx plus b. Y equals negative 6. Add it to both sides. 6 minus 2 is 4, but keep it positive. Y equals mx plus b. All right, x1, y1, x2, y2. So we have 5 minus 3 over 2 minus negative 2. We'll keep change-a-rooney. Becomes 2 over 4. So you can put 2/4. You want to put 1/2 and feeling fancy, go for it. Y equals mx plus b. So if we're doing 2/4 of negative 2, or essentially a half of it, half of 2 is 1, keep it negative. Plus 1, b equals 4. Y equals mx plus b. All right, here's my slope. Y equals mx plus b. Again, using our strategies, if we divide 8 by 4, it's 2. 2 times 3 is 6. So 3/4 of -8 is 6. Again, it's going to be positive only because the signs agree. If the way that I just explained that doesn't work for you, you can also put it as a decimal, 0.75, and multiply that by your 8. You're going to get the same thing. I just like to introduce you to different strategies. 1 is equal to b. Y equals mx plus b. Over here, it is not in y equals form. So we're going to start by moving it over, dividing y equals 4/3 and negative x plus -5. So -4/3 and -5. Go down to 5, and then we're going to go down 4 over 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We're done using the ruler because it doesn't seem to matter if I use it or not. It's still terrible. x1, y1, x2, y2. 5 minus 7 over 3 minus 9. That's a negative. So -2 over -6, or negative and negative, 1/3. Y equals mx plus b. If I divide 9 by 3, I get 3. So if I cut it into thirds, subtract, 4 is equal to b. Y equals mx plus b. Last one, we did it. Distribute. Move it. Putting it in y equals mx plus b formula, which is why the x is in front. Y equals 5 divided by our 10 is -5/10, or 1/2 x plus -3. You could leave it 5/10 or -1/2. It's just going to show more spots on the line, so it doesn't matter which way you do it. If you did it as 1/2, it's just going to fit on the grid a little bit easier. If you do -5 over 10, you're just going to have more space between your plot points, but the line's slope is still going to be the same. So -3. And again, I'm just using the 1/2 so that it fits on the graph. If you used 5/10, totally fine. Down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. If I went, let's do this in like green. If I went down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to show you that we're still going to get to that point. Okay, so still going down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2. We're still going to intersect that same point. It's just the difference between red and green being 0.1 and 0.2 and red in the first blue. All right, lovies, that's it. That's all she wrote. We did it. We got to the end. Questions? Bring in the class.